blocks of an algorithm. Okay, so building blocks of an algorithm, we have algorithm can be designed using the following basic methods. So you want to remember all these methods, that is statements, state, sequence, selection condition, control flow, and functions. Okay, so first one is statement. Are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. First one is statement. So statement is already I have said algorithm will be having a set of statements. We are going to represent the program in the form of statement. Then second one is the state. State is when you are writing the algorithm, first line will be start and last line will be stop. Okay. We are going to have a start state and stop state. Okay, start state and stop state. Then next one is the sequence. What is the sequence? The
Steps.
algorithm
Order of.
order. Your program, your algorithm should be in the order. Okay, it should be a sequence of simple steps. It should be in an order. When you are going to perform addition of two numbers, you does not want to say, you should not say that it is c equal to a plus b directly. First of all, you should get the variables a, b, and c, and you should get the value for a and b. Then perform the addition operation a plus b. Then store it in c. Okay. Then stop the program. Okay. That should be your algorithm. Okay. That sequence we say here. Next one is selection condition. Selection condition is we are going to have a condition. Based on the condition, either we will be executing true statement or false statement. Okay, we will be having a condition. Based on the condition, we will be executing true statement or false statement. Okay, next one is control flow. That is like looping iteration. We call it as control flow. Iteration is we are repeating. We are going to repeat the same steps again and again. Okay, if we are going to have two steps, if I am going to repeat the two steps again and again, we call it as iteration. Okay, so control flow, then function. Function is when we have a complex task or a complex program, the program will be subdivided into small piece of code, that is small tasks. Then we call it as a function. So consider if we want to perform an addition operation, subtraction, multiplication, and division. In a single program, I can do all these four operations, but I'm not going to do like that. Each operation, I'm going to consider it as a function, and I'll have a function call to call each and every function. Okay, that I'll show you with the example.
And functions are also called as subroutines.
Yes, subroutines. That is separate task. We call it as subroutine. Okay, addition ஒரு part எழுதிருக்கேன்னா அது ஒரு subroutine. Subtraction ஒரு part எழுதிருக்கேன்னா it is a subroutine. Okay, we can call it as subroutine also. It is the technical term. Okay, so function we are going to split the complex program into small parts. Okay, that is called as the function. So don't forget for algorithm, in the algorithm we have the sequence, selection condition, control flow, and functions. இந்த மாதிரியே தான் இந்த 4 ஸ்டெப்பும் அல்காரிதம்லயும் இருக்கும், சூடோ கோட்லயும் இருக்கும், அப்புறம் ஃப்ளோ சார்ட்லயும் இருக்கும். ஓகே, அதாவது நம்ம ப்ரோக்ராம நம்ம ரெப்ரசன்ட் பண்றது எய்தர் வி ஷுட் ரைட் அ அல்காரிதம் ஆர் ஃப்ளோ சார்ட் ஆர் சூடோ கோட். ஓகே, so for writing an algorithm நம்ம என்னதான் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண போறோம்? We are going to explain about the sequence, selection, control flow, and function. If it is going to be a pseudocode also, I will be saying these steps, but the way of writing will differ. Okay, pseudocode ஒரு கோட் டைப்ல இருக்கும். Okay, கோட்ல நம்ம ப்ரோக்ராம் எப்படி எழுதுறோமோ அதே ஷார்ட் ஹேண்ட்ல எழுதும். If it is going to be algorithm, it will be in normal English. We will be writing it as a sentence. And if it is a flowchart, we are going to represent it in a diagrammatic way. Pictorial representation will be called as the flowchart. Next one is statement. So in statement, most algorithms have these basic statements. Okay, most algorithms have these basic statements. So see the example. To find the sum of two numbers. Already you know how to find the sum of two numbers. So basic statements என்னெல்லாம் பாரு, I list out. First one is description of the problem. Second one is setup. third one is parameter, fourth one is execution, fifth one is conclusion. Okay. With this, I am going to explain this example. So to find the sum of two numbers, first one is description of the problem. So what is the description of the problem I have given?
Find the sum of two
To
numbers.
find the sum of two numbers. So my problem is to find the sum of two numbers. Then to find the sum of two numbers, what is the setup I should make? That is initialization. Setup is initialization. What are the things I should initialize? I should initialize three variables. That is, two numbers are required for addition and one variable to store the result. What are the three variables I have said? C equal to A plus B. So what are the three variables? A, B and
Is equal.
C. Okay, A, B and C are the three variables. So here setup, in setup I am saying I require two numbers for addition and one variable to store the result. Next one is the parameter. So parameter is what is the input you are going to get. So you are going to get two inputs for A and B. Okay. You are going to get two inputs for A and B. Okay, so read the first number and read the second number. Next one is execution. So these two numbers I am going to add and store it in the third variable. Calculate the sum of two numbers, read. Okay, and then I am going to print the output, that is the conclusion. The desired output is given. So here this is also a algorithmic format. Here I have given it with a basic simple steps. First identify the problem. For that problem, what are the inputs required? Okay. Then what is the procedure? What is the logic to solve that particular problem? Okay. Then you are going to calculate, you are going to compute that and give the final result. So see this one is sequential control. Already I have said it is the step by step you should give the algorithm. To see the algorithm to find the sum of two numbers. First you should start, then read the value of A, read the value of B, then calculate sum equal to A plus B, print the sum of two numbers, stop. Is anyone having doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, shall I move on to the next example?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next example is temperature conversion. So here I have given the formula Celsius equal to 5 by 9 into Fahrenheit minus 32. It is the general formula like addition of two numbers A plus B only. It is formula to for temperature conversion. For this the input I require is Fahrenheit. The formula பார்த்தாலே தெரியும். What is the variable we require? What is the variable we require? Fahrenheit. So read this variable. Read the temperature in Fahrenheit. Then apply the conversion formula. So formula I have applied. Then display the result. Stop. Is there any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
In this
No,
algorithm,
ma'am.
is there any doubt? The non-computer students can able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll move on to the next one. So now comes the selection conditional control. Okay. So what is the selection condition control?
Based on the
Based on the
condition.
condition.
Based on the condition, either true will be executed or false will be executed. So see this example. To find the greatest of two numbers. So what is this is the problem which I am giving to you. Find the greatest of two numbers. So if I am having two numbers A comma B. Okay, I am having two numbers A comma B. So I want to identify which one is going to be the greatest. What you will be doing?
Comparing the two numbers.
You are going to compare the two numbers. So here the comparison which I am going to do is, I am going to check whether A is greater than B. Okay. If A is greater than B, I can print it as A is greater, or else I should print it as B is greatest. So see this algorithm. I am starting the algorithm. Here I require two numbers because I am going to identify the greatest of two numbers. Two numbers I am taking it as a variable. So read two numbers A comma B. After getting A comma B, I am going to compare A and B. Okay. When comparing, if A is greater, I should perform step 4. Else I should perform step 5. Okay. See here, in step 4, I have output A is greatest. In step 5, I have output B is greatest. Okay, in step 4, you have output A is greatest. In step 5, output B is greatest. Now I will give two values, A equal to 2 and B equal to 5. So, which step will be printed?
5.
The
Output
five.
B is greater.
B is greatest. So, fifth line will be executed, fourth will not be executed. So, அதுதான் இங்க compare A and B அப்படின்றது என்னது our condition. Okay, selection is any one will be selected, either output A is greatest or output B is greatest. So, அது ரெண்டு எதையாவது ஒன்று select பண்ணி தான் நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? We are going to print the result. Is there any doubt in this?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, selection, condition, control. See, non-computer students are able to follow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
others?
ma'am.
Okay, shall I go on with the next slide? Next one is repetition or control flow. So this one we can call it as a loop. Okay, it will be a looping statement. One or two steps will be continuously repeated for certain number of times. Okay, depending on the condition. So depending on the condition, we are going to execute few steps repeatedly. That we call it as repetition or iteration. Okay, or recursion. Okay, repetition or control flow. So one or more steps are performed repeatedly depending on some condition. Okay, see this example. To compute and print the sum and average of 10 numbers. To compute and print the sum and average of 10 numbers. So how will you calculate the sum?
Arithmetic operation.
Arithmetic operation. You are going to perform the addition operation. Okay, addition operation. How many numbers I am going to add here?
10.
How many numbers? 10 numbers. 10 numbers I am going to add and I am going to calculate the average. Okay, how will you calculate the average of 10 numbers?
Adding 10 numbers and dividing.
Dividing by total number of numbers. Okay, you should add the 10 numbers and divide it by the total number of numbers. Okay, so see this algorithm. In this algorithm, I go for repetition. First one is start. Okay, here I require two variables, that is sum and average. I should store the total value, that is added value in sum. Then I should calculate the average and put it in ABT. So initialize variables sum and average to be 0. So initially I am setting the sum value and average value to be 0. அதில் எந்த வேல்யூமே இருக்காதனால 0 ன்னு assign பண்றேன். Do you have any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. See the next step. Repeat step 4 and 5 for 10 times. In the fourth step, fifth step, I am going to repeat it for 10 times. So in fourth step, see, read the value of number. Read the value of number. Na, நம்மளுக்கு இங்க எத்தனை number தேவை? 10 numbers தேவை. So
10.
first time வரும்போது ஒரு number read ஆகும். Read ஆகிட்டு fifth step வந்த உடனே fifth line ல வந்த உடனே add the value of the number to sum. Initially, what is the value of sum?
0.
Yes, 0. Initially, I have set the sum value as 0. So, இங்க read பண்ணிருக்கிற number 5 ஆ இருந்தா இந்த fifth step வந்த உடனே என்ன ஆகும்? 5 plus 0, it will give 5. Again, we go here. It will be repeated for 10 times. This fourth and fifth step will be repeated for 10 times. All the 10 values will be obtained and it will be added and stored in sum. Is there any doubt in fourth and fifth step?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, we are going to take the number, add funny, we are going to store it in sum. Then see the sixth step, calculate the average using average order formula. ABG equal to sum divided by 10. Okay, sum divided by 10. In sum, I have the sum of all the 10 numbers. All the 10 numbers நான் எப்படி எடுத்திருக்கேன் ஒரு லூப் மாதிரி போட்டுட்டேன் ரெண்டுதையும் fourth and fifth step I am going for a loop. I am getting all the 10 numbers, adding it and storing it in sum. Okay, now I am calculating the average. Average equal to sum divided by 10. So now I have got the average in AVG. So in seventh step, print the sum and average value stop. Okay, this is called repetition. Okay, either you will be using a for loop or while loop or do while loop.
Yes, ma'am.
Next one is function. So what is a function? Already I have said complex problems can be solved by dividing the task. Okay, complex problem can be solved by dividing the task. So here I am going to split the big program into small modules. So see here, for example, I have shown only addition of two numbers. Only easier I have shown addition of two numbers. This is not a complex problem. This is a simple problem, but still I have shown with a function. Okay, so see here addition of two numbers. In addition of two numbers, see the algorithm. In algorithm, this is the main program. இங்க ரெண்டு பார்ட்டா கொடுத்திருக்கேன். மாடியூலா இருக்கணும்னு சொன்னேன் இல்லையா? இது ஒரு பார்ட், இது ஒரு பார்ட். Okay, this is the main program and this one is the calling function. Okay, this is what I am going to call from this particular algorithm, this particular main program. So see here I have the start, then call the function add of. இந்த function ஓட name ஒன்னு கொடுத்திருக்கேன் add. Okay, add is the function name. Then I have a bracket. எப்போ நீ ஃபங்க்ஷன் எழுதினாலும் இப்படிதான் இருக்கணும். add of இந்த bracket கண்டிப்பா இருக்கணும். அப்பதான் இது ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷன். So when we see this add of, automatically it will move on to the function. Okay, functionல போய் என்ன ஆகும்? Function start. I am going to read the value of a, read the value of b, calculate sum equal to a plus b, print the sum, then return. Print the sum போட்டுட்டே முடிக்கலாம். The function இருக்கிறதுனால I have shown the return. Return again it will go back to this function, calling function. Doing that, then stop. So this is how a function will be. For a function, this is how you should write the algorithm. Okay, start, call the function, function name add of. Okay, once when you see this add of, you can go here and perform the addition operation. இதே மாதிரி நான் இன்னொரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் எழுதலாம். என்ன எழுதலாம்? ஃபங்க்ஷன் subtract of அப்படின்னு போட்டுட்டோம்னா there you can go for the subtract operation. Okay, so how will you call that subtract operation? இதே மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் எழுதிருக்கேன். எப்படி எழுதிருக்கேன்? ஃபங்க்ஷன் sub of, sub of, function start, read the value of a, read the value of b, calculate the
Ma'am, is equal to a minus b.
You should give it as a minus b. So from here you should call the function sub of. Okay, அந்த ஒரு லைன் மட்டும் எக்ஸ்ட்ராவா இங்க ஆட் பண்ணணும் நீங்க. Call the function sub of அப்படினு கொடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா subtract operation execute ஆகும். Are you able to understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
So you know functions, repetition or control flow, selection condition, sequential control. Okay.